So I was originally going to make this a review of Forza Motorsport 6, and then I realized that there's really nothing I don't like about the game. I can't think of anything that I would honestly want them to change or something that I would have as a complaint. So what it's going to be is my top things that I love about the game and reasons you should buy it or whatever you want to say. Basically, it's just the best parts of the game that I think, but there's really nothing that I don't like about this game, guys. It's a fantastic game. I really like it. I'm going to be sharing with you guys today why that is. And I picked this gameplay basically using the Trans Am, you know, a beautiful car. Front end is amazing on this car, but that's besides the point. Basically, I chose this gameplay because I think it's a good gameplay for this type of video. It shows off the drifting, the scenery, the graphics, you know, the car damage, the crashes. It shows off a lot of stuff, and it even shows off what it's like to be a terrible driver in this game. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not too bad, but I did have traction control off and all that stuff. But yeah, I think it's a good gameplay. I think you guys will enjoy it, and it's pretty entertaining for you guys. So without further ado, let's just jump on into this, and I get into why I think Forza Motorsport 6 is a fantastic game. So the first thing, guys, is the graphics. I mean, what do you honestly expect from a modern Forza game? It plays in 60 FPS, and it is so crisp, so sharp, so clear, and just so detailed and beautiful. I don't know how to explain it, guys, but these graphics are top of the line in terms of racing games. I mean, it's hard to compare it to a game like an FPS game like Call of Duty or something, but in terms of racing games, this game is top of the line, guys. The scenery is absolutely amazing. Like, when you're driving, you can see some awesome stuff, and I know it sounds stupid to say a scenery in a video game, but it honestly takes your breath away, like when you're driving, because it's all based on real stuff. So like when you turn around a corner and it just opens up to all these mountains and a sunset and all this stuff, it's honestly beautiful. I know it's in a video game and it sounds funny, but it is just beautiful. It's really detailed. The views are spectacular on the tracks, and I think that really can make a fun game. Because I mean, picture if you were just constantly like in a tunnel or something, the game would feel boring. But if you're seeing all this cool stuff passing by you, it really enhances the game and makes it feel a lot better. And then they also added some new tire smoke, where like if you do a burnout or accelerate with no traction control or whatever it may be, or you're drifting, the tire smoke looks definitely a lot more thorough and like clear and like just rich. Like it really looks good, and that's definitely an important thing that adds a lot to the game. And it's just little stuff like that that is so good. I mean, the graphics could, I guess, be a little, like, I don't know what the word for it is, but like on the corners of the car, this could just be my monitor, but like on some corners of the car or something, it gets a little like pixelated. But other than that, guys, these graphics are top line. They're beautiful, and I really like the graphics. So yeah, that's the first thing. The next thing is the feel, okay? The feel in this game, guys, I could not describe it in any other word than perfect. I literally think the feel of this game is absolutely fantastic, and it's more of a stiff feel, but I think that's what it should feel like. I don't think it should be, not hating on GTA, but I think in GTA it's way too loose, where you can just be going like 60 miles an hour and whip around this way, that way, and go around turns at like 100 miles an hour, whereas in Forza, it's much more stiff. It's going to take a lot more to turn the car, but that's how I think it should be. That's more realistic. If you guys don't know, that's more realistic than it is in like GTA, where, as I said, you can just go around a corner at 100 miles an hour. So it's definitely a good feel. I really like it, and as I said, it's more on the stiff side, but I think it's a beautiful feel of the game, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just so good, and yeah, I really like that. Next up, guys, is a huge factor of the game that I think makes this game super good, and that is the customization. It is just awesome because there is so much of it. And not only is there a lot, but it all like really affects your playstyle and like how the game feels for you. I mean, whether you're upgrading your engine, the powertrain, or the drivetrain, a flywheel, something like that, or your tires, upgrading your compound or your grip, or like whatever, like race tires, street tires, whatever you may be doing, there's so much you can do. And then also there's, on top of that, there's paint jobs. It's just to put the icing on the cake. There's paint jobs where you can completely customize what your car looks like and really just make it your personality and show who you are, your best personality. And like that's like going along with online. When you're playing online with people, you can show them what you're all about and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just so cool. I really like the customization in this game, and there's so much of it, but it also is really good. Like, because some games add a ton, but then it doesn't even make a difference. This game, it really does, and there's a ton of it, so that's definitely a good thing. Another huge factor that really makes this game awesome is the car list. It is just excellent, but you guys do know that Forza DLC is gonna be coming, guys. I bought the car pass. I bought the Ultimate Edition. That's how I'm showing you guys this gameplay right now, is because I got the Ultimate Edition. It basically grants you access to the car pass, the VIP membership, and 5 days of early access, and I did get that. That's $100. I know it's very expensive, but I'm a huge Forza fan, and I know some of you guys may hate on me for that, for buying the Ultimate Edition, but I'm a huge fan, and I think it's definitely worth it. But yeah, it grants you the access to the car pass, and they always come out with a ton of cars. Hopefully it will be as much as they did in Forza Horizon 2, because they always bring a lot of cars, and I'm really excited to see what they bring. But as of right now, the car list is excellent. There's like, I think, over 300 cars, I think they said, and yeah, it's really, really cool. Next up, guys, is the tracks. The tracks are fantastic in this game, and basically they're very diverse. And they also have like all different views. Like everything about the tracks makes each one unique, because there's no track that feels the same as another track, whether it's like in this gameplay where it's snowy or on a hill, or not on a hill, like a sunny like view, or like whatever it may be. Each track is unique to itself, and then obviously all the turns and straightaways and stuff like that, each track feels to its own, and it's definitely a good thing to have that, because there's not too many tracks in this game, but they all feel so much different, which makes it feel like there's a ton of them, which is awesome. The next thing, guys, is the enhanced weather. Basically, I'm talking about rain here and nighttime, because rain is definitely a lot better in this game. It feels much more realistic than it did in, say, Forza Horizon 2, where it was like a little bit more slippery, but not too much. Now, braking, like, it's just everything is the same but enhanced. Like, braking distances are way increased. You know, you slide around a lot more. And yeah, the range is, it also looks much better, like when it has the raindrops on the screen. I don't know if you guys have seen gameplay yet. I'll probably upload it on the channel soon, or maybe even this video if I could fit it in there. But the rain like goes on the screen, and it looks like you're like watching through like a camera with like the rain on it. I don't know, it just looks great. And then also nighttime looks fantastic, guys. They added nighttime to this game, or not added, but they made it a lot better in this game. And I don't know if they had it in Forza Motorsport 5, I don't know, but they had it in Forza Horizon 2, and they added it to this. But let me tell you, it looks a lot better in this game than it did in Forza Horizon 2. And the headlights just look great, the nighttime looks great, and yeah, I really like the weather and rain in this game. Lastly, I thought I'd just show you guys a few things that I really like. The first one being mods. Mods are basically a chance for you to like kind of challenge yourself, or a chance to enhance your gameplay. Basically, you can like do something where it's like decreasing your power by 10% or whatever, which makes it harder, but then you get a bigger bonus at the end. Or you can do something like adding extra grip, which obviously will help you get around turns and accelerate faster. There's just a bunch of stuff you can do called mods, and I really like that. I really like that they added in the game, and it's a good thing because it's optional. You don't have to do it, but if you want to do it, you can, and it's just a fun extra thing that actually really changes how the game plays, and that's all awesome. So the next thing is the new wheel spin. It's pretty much, you know, the same concept. It's just where it selects random ones, and then you hit A, and then it kind of like, you know, or an A or X or whatever it is on PlayStation or PC, I don't know what it is, but you hit the button and it stops and selects one. But I really like it this time around because, and you know, kind of in general what your car selection is or what your money selection is. It kind of shows that rather than the wheel spin where it just spun and you was completely random. Now it will be like supercars, like old vintage cars, like whatever it may be. You kind of know what to expect, and then you'll win one of like out of the like whatever 12 or whatever. So I definitely like the new wheel spin. I think it's a nice touch to the game. Then of course there's obviously a lot of new cars and tracks. As I was saying, there's a bunch of new tracks, but not too many, but they feel really good. And then there's obviously some new cars. I think there's probably like 50 new cars. I don't really know exactly. You guys can look it up or maybe correct me in the comments, but there's definitely a lot of new cars, and I really enjoy seeing that. And then the last thing is the menus. The menus feel really good in this game, and you guys may be thinking like it's about playing, man. Who cares about the menus? But they're just a lot easier to go around and a lot faster. In Forza Horizon 2, it was really slow, and even Forza Motorsport 5, now it's like the loading screens are faster, they're more interesting, they're cleaner looking, and yeah. So basically, guys, that is my top reasons that I think you guys should get Forza Motorsport 6, or just why I in general like Forza Motorsport 6 and really enjoy the game. So if you guys enjoyed the video, if you could please leave a like, that'd be awesome. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for more Forza Motorsport 6 content. And that is all I got for you guys today. I will see you guys later, and peace.